It is a beautiful day today. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. I sound like Philip DeFranco. Hey, Danny here. And today I want to talk about discipline. Mm, discipline. We all get to that point in our lives that you know we all get at a point where we decide to change our lives for whatever reason. Maybe we don't like the way our lives are going. Maybe there's something bothering us. Maybe we've been doing a specific thing for a very long time and it's gotten to the point where it's hurting us. You know, maybe you went through a traumatic situation that is kind of stuck in your head now and you've been reliving the same moment all over again, over and over again. So now, how could you change that? How could you change that routine? How could you know, get to the next level of your life? How do you change that habit or discipline? You kind of have to make a plan and you have to think about how, because everything could be, you know, could be installed into little pieces. So you get a book, get a pen, and think about how these things that affect you negatively in your life, how do they affect you negatively? What are the things that you usually do that you don't like doing? I want you to write all those things down and then tackle them one by one. There's no such thing as just stopping. It usually doesn't work. I see a lot of people I know a lot of people who were alcoholics back in the past, friends of mine, who tried to stop suddenly. It didn't work. You can't just stop. And it's okay. You shouldn't feel bad if you relapse. It is okay. The point here is making small progress. It may not seem like a lot, but in the long run, you're going to be happy that you actually took those small steps to get to wherever it is you wanted to get to. A lot of people fight with addictions, and I talked about this before. It is not easy, man. It's not easy being stuck in the same routine over and over, doing the same things over and over, especially when you know that you don't want to. You don't want to do these things. They don't help you. They affect you negatively. It's just kind of a bad feeling. Because, at a certain point, you start feeling like a loser. Like, I keep complaining about my life and about the things that I do that don't really help me, but I keep doing them anyway. Well, you're going to have to get out of that pit of misery today. You're going to have to. And you're going to have to start working towards stopping that. Yes, you can. You can't keep saying things like, but I'm still here. And I don't know why I keep. You know why. You got to cut it out. Find a way to create some sort of, plan that's going to help you stop it. And even if you create the plan, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be like overnight. All of a sudden you know how to defeat this, whatever it is you're fighting with. No. Little steps, small steps. If you like drinking, if you have an alcohol problem and you used to drink about 5 times a day, drink 4 times a day. It may not seem like a lot now, but trust me, the moment you get used to only drinking 4 times, start drinking 3 times. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. I get it. Yeah, but I think we're over that now. It'll take you some time. Everything takes time. Everything is gonna take you some time, but it's okay. You have to be willing to make that sacrifice. If you, when you get to 2 drinks, then you go, then you go to once a day. It'll probably be like after a year, you know, it's gonna take you some time, yeah. But once you get to that 1 drink, you could decide to actually, stop. I know I'm making it sound easy, but it's not. It's not. It really isn't that easy. And I don't want, and I don't want it to be. It's not supposed to be. It's okay. I think it's way better for you to do something and start today than complaining for the next 5 years. Meanwhile, you have the ability to change it. You have to be willing to wake up every day at 4 to go to work. If you have 2 jobs, you have to be consistent with with those 2 jobs. If you're saving money, then yeah, you're gonna have to be consistent. If you're trying to move out of your mom's house, you're gonna have to work and save some money. You have to be consistent. You have to think about what you want. That's it. That's the only thing that has to motivate you. If you're living with your, I don't know, with some sort of family member, and they just talking, because they be talking ish, you gotta move out. But you gotta think about how it's gonna be when you get your own place. That has to motivate you. And I get it. Discipline has to come from you. Like I myself, I didn't really see myself going to the gym, to be honest. I always thought going to the gym was kind of weird, and I didn't understand why people would like enslave themselves just going every single day, maybe like 4 times, 5 times a week, just weighing things up. And I'm like, why would you do that? It's not even that important. But then you see the results and you go, damn, I want that too. So that's why I started going too. Now I do 5 times, 5 days a week. I started with once, twice a week. It was it was pitiful. I couldn't even carry like a little 20 dumbbell. I couldn't. I really could not. It was pitiful. Like people had to help me. It was embarrassing. I would be like, they were like, "Man, help him. I think he's about you." Yeah, it was bad. But now, I'm on 50, almost 60 now, and I could carry it all by myself. Did it take some time? Yeah, but I've gotten there, and I'm going to get better. Discipline is just you doing that thing that you don't like to do over and over again for your own good. That's what discipline is. Like I take cold showers. Literally. If you would have asked me like a year ago if I wanted to take a cold shower, I would have been like, nah. What am I gonna do with it? Because hot water feels better. Why would I want to jeopardize hot water for cold water? But that's discipline. Doing the things that you don't want to do, that you don't really feel like doing, over and over again for your own good. There's no need for you to be afraid. If you've been living in your own little world, you have to get out of you have to get out of it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to start over. Don't be afraid to do these things that you're afraid to do. But you know for a fact, if I was to do these things, I am going to get better as a person. Because most of the times we know. If you work, you're gonna get some money, but you'd rather just lay on the couch and complain. But if you working is not easy. But I don't want to work today. You don't want to work today. How are you gonna get money? I don't know. I don't know. That's not how life works. You have to be disciplined. You have to know what you want. And once you figure out what you want and you look at that plan that you got, you're going to have a lot of obstacles. Those obstacles are going to be recurring. You're going to have to discipline yourself to the point where you're going to be able to deal with these obstacles over and over again. Because problems are always going to come. Things that you don't like are always going to come. You can't run away from them. They're always going to be there. I'm sorry if you thought life was easy and you could just get anything just like that. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. It ain't. That's not how it is. I apologize, but that's not how it is. You don't want to put in the work, but somehow you want to do, you want to get a different result. That's insanity. I'm sorry. You gotta be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. You have to be willing to do the things that you don't want to do to get to to a different level of your life. You have to. Think about the people who you admire, the people who you look up to. What do you think they did? What do you really think they did? You think they was laying on a couch, complaining? Really? That's what you think? No. All these successful people that you be seeing on Instagram, all the people that you follow, you think they sleeping? Yeah? You think they're sleeping? You think they're sleeping? No. They're working. You think they're complaining? Huh? Complaining? No, they're not. They got a plan and a goal and a vision. That's what they're following. Some of them don't even sleep. Some of them don't even sleep. The people who you look up to, they're all these successful people, they get to sleep when they're old. That's when they sleep. They get to sleep when they're really old. And even then, they still got to sign some stuff. Life is not easy, man. It's not guaranteed you're going to get it tomorrow, but if you keep going you're going to get there. You really are. So try to stay disciplined. Try to do the things that you don't want to do, the things that make you uncomfortable, but you know that are going to get you to that next level. Try to do them. Do them often and see the results. You're going to get something different. That's my message for you today. Danny, I am out. It is a beautiful day today.